In this tutorial, we want to look at 2 ways to create offset text shadow in Inkscape. So we'll start by, I'm using Inkscape 1.0 anyway. Now we go for our text tool and then we write any text at all. I will choose something like hope. Now, in case you want to know which font I'm using Gabriela, and the font size is 40. You can easily choose that by going to test font, and then when this dialog box pops up, you can just come here and scroll through and choose this and choose 40. And then after you've done it, go to apply, and then you can set as default. Now let's see here. I come here and then I click this. I want to make it a bit bigger for you to see, so I go to shift control and then extend it a bit for you to see here. Now the first technique I'm going to use the fill bounded area tool. So if I click it, now visible colors, maintain this to this, and then for the threshold I will maintain it to, I'll put 15. Now let's shrink it to about, maybe, let's look here. You can we are not going to shrink it, we are going to grow it. Sorry, you can grow it what you have here, or shrink it. If you grow it, you put a positive number. If you shrink it, you put a negative. I want to grow it to about 5, so we put 5 there. I will use 5 pixels. I normally use pixels or points. I don't know why, but it works better for me. I wanted 5, but because it was millimeters, so I just update it here and put 5 there. Okay, now I would start. I'll select this and it grows it, select that and it grows it, select that and it grows it, and select that and it grows it. Now you see that it became red because I had already drawn something with red. If yours came out to be still black, you can just change the color by coming here, selecting and changing the colors, you know, by just selecting and changing. So now I maintain it to black, to red. Now the next thing I would want to do is to move each one of them behind, so that since I grew it, this is a different thing, and the one that I had is behind it, which doesn't make it possible for me to see. So I just select this and put it behind. I select this, put it behind, I select that, put it behind, and select this and put it behind. Now the next technique I want to show you, let's write our hope again, and then I will also select it and go to shift control and make it a bit bigger just for you to see. Now I would, yeah, let's maintain this with the black color still, and then the technique I'm going to use involves a path, something that has to do with path, so I need to convert this to path. So I would go here and go to path and then go to object to path. Now I would want to ungroup this, and then you see that it's ungroup with these boxes around it. But what I want is that I want a path that is really continuous, so I can work with easily without it makes it easier. Since it exists, I must as well use it, not do it individually. So let's put it as union, and then the effect that we are going to use is linked offset. Let's press linked offset. You see this small square here. I don't know whether you see it. Let me see. If I change the color of what I have, it makes it easier for you to see. I go back to path and linked. You see this one here, this square here, you can extend it. Sometimes when you have snapping on, it disturbs it, so I would suggest you disable it, and then you can grow it a bit. Let's say I grow it to this size, it looks big, but just to show you. And then what I've grown, maybe I give it the color black now, or let's show what we give it the color blue, for example. Yes, and then now we can see it. So these are also two different objects. If you can see, let's see, I draw a box here. You see that there are two squares around it. I can select this one like this. Let me bring it back. So this is how you can create these are two ways that you can create offset text shadows in Inkscape. Thank you for watching. If this helped you in any way, please help me also by subscribing to my channel or by liking this video. Thank you. Bye.